Hello, everybody. It's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. It was developed by Don't Nod Entertainment and published by Focus Interactive Entertainment and released on February 13th of 2024 for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. What exactly is this game? It is a third-person action RPG where you play as a dual pair of ghost hunters known as Antea Duarte and Red McWraith that go on a mission to a small haunted town called Eden. Let me read you a short synopsis of what they say about this game. New Eden, 1695. Antea Duarte and Red McWraith are lovers and banishers, ghost hunters who vow to protect the living from the threat of lingering ghosts and specters. Following a disastrous last mission, Anita is fatally wounded, becoming one of the spirits that she loathes. In the haunted wilds of North America, the couple desperately searches for a way to liberate Anita from her new plight. Immerse yourself in a beautiful, intimate, and powerful story between two fated lovers. Honestly, that's a pretty good synopsis of this game, because as you go through, you can swap between both characters on the fly with a button press. Pretty much, Wraith has his different weapons they can use to attack these demons and monsters that will actually possess dead bodies and bring them back alive. And you can also switch to Duarte that has special spectral abilities since she is a ghost. And as you go through this roughly 25-hour plus long game, you get to make a bunch of cool choices in it. It plays a lot like a God of War style game with a third-person action-adventure hack and slash, with the ability to switch between the two characters that have their own different move sets and abilities. Like I said, with her and her ghost powers, she can use it to help you teleport across large distances, help you see things that you would normally not see with the normal naked living eye, and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and it has this really neat investigation area to it. A lot of times you'll come to different characters and you have to solve a murder mystery. Like you have to get to investigate and solve these murder mysteries. And it reminds me a lot similar to the old game called Murdered Soul Suspect. If you ever played that, where it's a detective who gets killed and he's a ghost and he's trying to solve his own murder. It plays a lot like that, along with you hacking and slashing, killing these really cool demon enemies, and meeting with these characters with different dialogue choices that actually do affect certain aspects of the game. Now, one of the main draws with this is the fact, since your lover is dead and a ghost, you have the ability to get through to the end and save the town and the world and rid them of this evil curse and this evil entity. And you can either send her to the afterlife or you can bring her back from the dead. And depending on your choice you make, there's 4 different endings in this game. You can actually choose to save her, but in order to do that, which I did do this, the first time through I did this, you have to kill people and take their souls and feed them to your dead lady to try to bring her back at the end. I'm not joking. And the twist at the end is you could actually choose to change your mind and go, no, I'm not bringing you back. Or you can choose to not kill these people, spare their lives, and send her into the afterlife, so to speak, at the end after you get through all this. Like I said, 4 different endings, a bunch of different weapons and items, and a really cool ability that you get to summon these spells along the way in order to bring back the dead people to talk with their spirits, to get more information to progress as you go through these big areas, big environmental areas that you have to explore, going around hacking, slashing, killing enemies, picking up items which you use to actually use for your incantations and also craft them abilities. Naturally, there's an upgrade tree, as you see here, where you get different moves and stuff that you can pick, mix and match around on the fly, depending on McWraith's or Duarte's abilities that you, as you go through, you level up. Honestly, hands down, visually, it looks quite nice. It's visually a rather appealing game. It's not bad. There are a couple things I have to point out. Like, first of all, the lip syncing isn't really that well. But once again, this is not a AAA action. This is like a single or a double A RPG. So I don't have a problem with this. I really don't. out. Don't Not Entertainment did a fantastic job with this. The overall character designs look good. The environments look fantastic. The lighting is superb. I like the enemy designs. I like the abilities of how you fight them. I kind of wish that the mechanics of fighting would be a little bit more deeper than this, but it's nothing bad. It really isn't. You like I said, you got your block, you got your counter moves, you got your normal attack, you got your charged heavy attack. So it's not a bad game at all. It's quite long for the price, and it's only $60. It's $59.99. So this is a current gen game that is not a current gen price. It's $10 cheaper. It's the last gen price, which I don't have a problem with for almost 20 to 30 hours worth of gameplay. Like I said, the voice acting is quite well done. The overall whole plot of this is really intriguing. I like stuff like this. I love supernatural stuff. And when it comes to like ghosts and solving mysteries, while this can be kind of slow paced in a lot of parts when you're talking with people with a lot of different dialogue options, it does make it to where you can actually go through and do a lot of different variety with it. And with the 4 different endings, which they really are pretty different. They really are. I would say it's got a decent amount of replayability. There doesn't seem to be any sort of collectibles or anything like that, but the overall game world itself is large enough with lots of areas to explore, lots of abilities that you do. It is a Metroidvania style where there's certain areas you can't cross until you get a certain power and you come back to progress. And honestly, I would have to say I have never heard of Don't Not Entertainment. If this is one of their first games or not, leave in the comments below and let me know. I've never heard of this development company, but honestly, visually, it plays great. It handles fast and fluid. There are a couple issues I have to say with maybe a little bit of lag every so often, like the frame rate drops a little bit. I haven't had any screen tearing or any major graphical glitches. Honestly, it played great, it looked good, and it's a really, really fun game. And I can honestly sit here and say, if you like third-person action-adventure RPGs with a really good ghost aesthetic to it, a really good, supernatural aspect, I can actually say this is actually a really, really good game. I have to say, Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, I never really heard of this title. It came out of nowhere. Visually, like I said, it's a really decent game, and I can actually sit here and say I recommend it. Honestly, like I said, it plays just like a God of War with the third person of you climbing along ledges, climbing down ladders, ropes, and climbing up ledges, squeezing through areas. Lots of dialogue options, which does actually seem to affect what the characters say and do. And in the end, I actually have to say, I actually really enjoyed this game. I can highly recommend it. So if you have a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series S or X, or Windows, I can actually say go out and pick up Banishers, Ghost of New Eden today, if you like this style of game. Yes, it's a role-playing game, but it's done well, and I just love the supernatural aspect of it. The enemy designs are really cool and original, neat looking. I love the banter between the two main characters of Wraith and Duarte. Honestly, I felt bad for him. I really did. I could understand he lost his true love, and he's going to do anything in his power to stop this ultimate evil, saving this town from this epic curse, defeating that demonic, evil, bad guy, sending them where they need to go, and bringing back the love of his life. Honestly, seriously, check this game out. Please leave in the comments below if you've ever heard of this game. Have you ever heard of the company that made it, Don't Not Entertainment? Please lots of comments below and I will answer each and every single one of them. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And of course, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time, y'all.